Hey guys, hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. Sorry it's been a little bit of time since I've come to you live. I am here in the fantastic city of Chicago. If you guys have not been here before, it is definitely one of my favorite places in the US, if not the world. Have toyed with the idea of moving here, but I do love DC, so and then there's the winter here in Chicago. So anyway, I'm coming to you live from my friend Melissa's fantastic apartment while she is at work. I am working here on her couch. Um, so anyway, been thinking so much. I'm coming off of a really awesome weekend, I have to say. You guys may have seen some pictures. I was here for 2 nights of U2, which it pretty much doesn't get any better than that. Also surrounded by a lot of dear, dear friends. Did not get to see all of them. Unfortunately, Chicago is one of these places where there are tons of people from my past that I've actually reconnected with over, the weeks and months actually recently. So you guys know who you are. There are too many of you to name. So I will be back 2 more times this summer. So I will be back even longer in September. So I'm going to start making those plans soon. But anyway, this also got me thinking so much about our lives and how do you design your life and I've talked a little bit about consistency and building and being purposeful about it, but I have to say that right now I'm feeling pretty much in the zone. um, I've really wanted to build a life that I had flexibility in it, that allowed me to see my friends, travel, see music, do meaningful work while I'm doing it. And I kind of feel like I'm there. It's weird. Like I still need a little bit further to go. Obviously, I've got some financial goals, some business goals, some other goals, but I feel like I'm really, really on the road, and it's so, so exciting. And so I want that for all of you. So I want you to just think a little bit about, what is it that you want to build in your life? Like obviously, a lot of you guys have families with kids, and you and your other spouse have probably talked about what is it we're trying to build together? Where are we going? Like, what's that end state? If you could close your eyes and say, if I had the perfect life, it would look like X. Now, perfect is obviously, never perfect, but what does that life look like? Is it at the beach? Is it in the mountains? Is it in the city? Is it in the middle of nowhere and where, you're kind of hanging out with the cows? Um, and then what does your work look like? What do you do? What are you creating? Are you supporting others? Are you building community? What are all those elements? And so, for me, my life is kind of fluid, which I love. So I work part-time doing consulting for the government. And so what's so awesome about that is I can do that from anywhere. So I'm sitting here on the couch in Chicago doing it. And even when I'm in DC, I basically just go in for client meetings. So I do that part-time. And then I have my business, the Little Yellow Pill business, which has obviously other things attached to it as well. So that folds on top of that. And then I also host people through Airbnb. So, all of these things kind of, layer on top of each other. I'm sort of that person who's in the gig economy. You hear about the gig economy all the time, right? With Uber and Lyft and Airbnb and all these new business models and Amazon. So what would that look like for you? What kind of work do you want to do? Could you do something like that? Obviously, different elements of that. And if there's something I can do to help you get there, please, please, please reach out. I would love to talk to you about how I got to where I am. In some ways I fell into it, and in other ways I did it very, very purposefully. So anyway, I'm also making a commitment to you guys that I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live every day for the next 90 days. So I will not forget, and I can't say it's always going to have great content. It might just be sharing a little bit about me like this weekend and sort of things that I'm thinking about that hopefully maybe might resonate with you guys and mean something to you and get you guys thinking about things as well. And so I would love any feedback that you have or thoughts that you have, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the old Facebook Live. Have a good day.